Chassis, enclosures, weldments, frames that we consider sheet metal parts start as sheet metal that we form, laser cut, weld, anything from small to very large, you know, in the 6 foot range.
So the next area we're going into is a prep room where we have what are called time savers. They're a metal finishing piece of equipment. As the part goes through the machine, it's got a sanding pad. It's going to give it the nice brush finish, and there's also pads that break the edges so they're not sharp to the touch. Now back here is one of our first robots called a cobot, and you can see it running now. So we have a lot of prep work, whether it's going into the powder coating line or if it's going into another department to be done. A lot of stuff has to be prepped and ready to go. Sometimes the customer requires it. This robotic arm can be taught by anybody. We can program it to run any equipment in the shop if we want to. And what it's doing is this side is all the steel, that side's aluminum. Now a lot of people don't know if you cross the powders between the steel and aluminum, you will get a fire. So that's why you have two separate bends here. And it will also change its pad before it goes back over to the aluminum. Now, the big difference between a robot and a cobot, because this is a cobot, does not have to be behind a cage. It does not have to be quarantined off. If a human touches this robotic arm, it will stop. It will not injure anybody. It stops its production, and then we reset it. Where robotics will go, it could break your arm, it could injure someone. So everything in our shop will be cobots for that reason, because we need it to work with us from that point.
Southern Spring and Stamping, our place does look like a resort, but that's because that's the way we want to treat you. We want you to feel like you can talk to us. We want you to have that resort experience where you know you're getting the best quality part and the best quality service at the same time. Because the less pain you have with your supplier, the better off you are.
Come and see a full video tour of our factory at notjustsprings.com.